capybara crew. Welcome back to the Casa, and welcome to Detective Week. I was going through my Steam suggestions, and there were several detective demos. Good lord, it's early. And I got excited to play some detective games. So, hopefully you checked out that possible trigger warning. And let's dive into Murder at the Birchtree Theater. So we're going to start by reading our store page description. As usual, Murder at the Birchtree Theater, a musical theater murder mystery. Uncover high drama in this whodunit set in a small town community theater. Gather clues by investigating the sets, casts, and backstage crews of 10 theatrical productions, using their stories to piece together each deadly crime. Explore the theater for clues. The game features 10 levels, each focused on a deadly incident that occurs during a performance. Solve mysteries, gather clues, and observe each scenario to deduce what happened. Piece it together, infer the story from clues and environments, then fill in the blanks to progress. Take a backstage tour. Every level features a theatrical production that's incorporated into the puzzles and environment. The soundtrack draws inspiration from Broadway musicals of the 20th century. The all-animal cast has been lovingly hand-drawn and is full of rich backstories, dilemmas, and desires. A larger narrative is inferred through clues and environmental storytelling. And then it goes through all of your system requirements. If you've got a modern computer, you should be able to play this game. What are you doing? Nothing? Okay. We are looking at the demo. Oh, Bubby. So we will not be able to play the full game, but I really wanted to check it out. It seemed like a good time. So here we are, Murder at the Birchtree Theater. Let's start by checking out our options. Our main volume, let's turn down our music volume a tiny bit. Okay, yeah, just one. Text in larger font. Okay, that's fine. Text in larger size. I'm gonna make it kind of big so y'all can see it. I don't know what you're going to read on. Oh, it has a colorblind assist mode, which is handy. Ben is colorblind. He's not so colorblind that he finds these helpful, but I know a lot of people really do. I did make our text a little bit bigger. I turned down our volume on the music a tiny bit because I find often the music is, when recording particularly, the music is especially loud. So let's go ahead and close that and let's start a new game. We're using a previously saved game. We don't have one, so that's fine. Murder at the Birchtree Theater demo version. In this demo, the first 3 levels are available for you to explore and solve. The full version of the game has 10 levels, which will unlock one by one as you complete them. Click anywhere to get started. So we're going to start with our prologue, and then Hello Girl and Cell Block Jazz. Nice. It looks like chapter 3 is Casimir, Swoley Tom, A Night Among the Stars, Trojans, Perfidy. I'm not sure what that one's meant to be. Bakery of Terrors, A Little Shop of Horrors. Okay. I don't know what chapter 9 is. Okay. I'm not sure what Perfidy is supposed to be. Trojans is, I believe, oh my gosh, I knew it a second ago, but I can't remember. A Night Among the Stars is supposed to be the Tonys. Swoley Tom is obviously Sweeney Todd. Casimir, I think, is a musical comedy. Casimir. My brain went to Night at the Casbah. That's a movie. I'm not sure. Based on the imagery, all I can think of is the one about the band leader. Good lord, I'm a terrible musical theater nerd today. Cell Block Jazz is Chicago. Hello Girl is Hello Dolly. And then we're going to start on our prologue, which is Wuthering Clearly that's meant to be Les Mis. Let's go ahead and start. Click on highlighted objects to reveal clues, then click on words to add them to your inventory. Press Solve or Tab to reveal the solution page and drag each word to the correct spot. Words must match the color of the empty slot. Not every word will be used. Good luck. The future of community theater depends on you. To close windows like this, click outside of it or press the space bar. So let's start here. The man surrounded by blood and is not breathing. So we added blood to our inventory. A binder containing the score to the musical Wuthering. To whom it may concern, my life has not been without its shortcomings, but on the whole I have been blessed. My greatest blessing by far has been the pleasure of serving the community via the Birchtree Theater as a leader and performer. It gives me no pleasure to leave behind the contents of this envelope, but I feel it be my duty and my one shot for redemption. Can we click on shot? We can, okay. Inside, you'll find evidence of this organization's corruption and crimes committed by its board members. My attempts to right the ship resulted in my ouster. I don't think that's the right word. I think it should be ousting from the board years ago, and my admittedly naive threats to bring these crimes to light have only imperiled my own life. I've seen this organization soar, but I surely will not see those heights reached again in my lifetime. Perhaps through the revelation of the evidence I've found will be the first steps to the bright future of the BTT. Theatrically yours forever, M.W. Mason W. Okay. Oh, I could have zoomed in that whole time. Cool. Let's click on this again because I didn't. Okay, I guess there were no words in the other thing. Let's look at this. Opening to Wuthering Heights. Your friend, your companion, your home. C. Hamilton, J. Perlman, B. Holtzman, M. Wilder. Somewhere far away without you. Know your place. Cottager and Walls. Heathcliff's Epiphany. So this is just the song score. But there are names. Your friend, your companion, your home. J. Humming, M. Wilder. Post-show, please leave Mike Belt and undergarments out for collected by Samantha Keller and Katrina Cottager. Okay. This is just the door. Reads MW. Here's our cast. So we've just got names. Okay. Let's look at our people next. I want to do the gun last. Oh my god, I heard. What did you do? The theater's my home. I couldn't let him take it away. JH. Oh, I can't move these around. Okay. A gun, still warm. Oh, I can click on the clothes hamper. Keller. Have I clicked on everything? I have. Okay. So let's go to solve and see. What happened? Section is the main puzzle of each level. Solving it will complete the level, but it's recommended you complete the other sections first. So we know that this is Jacob Humming, right? Jacob. Hello? Here we go. Humming. This is Mason Wilder. Okay. This is shot. The sound was heard. Prevent him from revealing the crimes of the board. I'm going to wait to fill in the names because I don't know her name yet. So let's go back to explore. Who are you? Oh, you should drop the clothes. Okay, so... Nope. Please leave... Oh, I didn't get both names. Please leave Mike, belt, and undergarments out for wardrobe to collect. Lead actor items will be collected by Samantha Keller. So she must be Samantha. Because Mason was a lead, right? If we look. Mason Wilder was Heathcliff the lead. So she's Samantha... What was her last name? Keller. So we're going to go... Keller... Samantha. Solved. Nice. Okay, so we're going to do Mason Wilder. Mason Wilder was shot by Jacob Humming. To prevent him from revealing the crimes of the board. The sound was heard by Samantha Keller, who walked in to find the aftermath. Mason Wilder was shot in the dressing room by fellow community theater actor Jacob Humming to prevent him from revealing the crimes of the Birchtree Theater Board of Directors. Yay! What's this? Connecting the Dots. A composer's journey from the Midwest prairies to the bright lights of Broadway. This is kind of fun. What is this? A 7 o'clock alarm, a jog through Central Park, a slice of toast, and half a grapefruit. 20 minutes warming up the piano with the classics. Beethoven, the Beatles, some koala porter for good measure. After that, Cassidy Hillard sets to work. I usually write lyrics away from the piano. I'll start there to get a melody going, but when I pace around my apartment with a notebook, singing ideas and writing down the ones that stick. That way I can know what it'll feel like for the actor. It drives my husband crazy, though. Miss Hillard recently won a Tony Award for the score of Artist in Residence, her third, following scores of Wuthering and the Time Travelers Convention. Artist closed it in June, but it was the critical darling of the season, taking home 6 Tonys out of 9 nominations. It's also one of the rare musicals to have won a Pulitzer Prize. As I sit across from Miss Hillard, please call me Cass, I'm dying to know about the journey from a Midwest piano teacher to the toast of Broadway. I know that recent tragedy has cast a pall over her origin story. An actor was shot backstage after a performance of Wuthering at the community theater where Cass cut her teeth. The actor who died was her former collaborator and lover. She looks forlornly at the piano when I bring this up. I owe a lot to the Birchtree Theater. It was a scratching post for ideas. It was the center of my hometown. We put on some incredible shows. I miss those days, but other than that, I'd rather keep my thoughts about the theater and Mason in the past. Ooh, I like this. I think it's kind of fun. I'm hoping that as we go, they get a little more clever and tricky. That first one was easy, but you kind of expect that from the first, like, almost, not demo, oh my gosh, what's it called? I can't even remember the word. It's not a demo. It's the, like, training. I'm like, Markiplier says it funny, and it makes me laugh every time, and now I can't even think what the word is. Okay. Anyway, moving on. Hello, Girl, by George Stans and Harvey Carroll. All right. Here is our grand opening. We've got a busted chandelier. Somebody's pad down over here. Okay, let's go. Let's start with our people. He's dead. Happy opening day from Prattley Florists. DP. Dear Mason, thanks for your note. You're a talented young man who cares deeply about the theater, and I admire that. However, I must remind you, as the immortal bird of Avon wrote, that a man in his time plays many parts. Be patient. There will surely be a leading role for Mason Wilder in due time. Needless to say, we're not going to replace a perfectly fine actor 2 days before opening. Community theater is primarily just about that. Community. So don't attack a castmate for singing a little flat. I know the cast is having their own party, but I'm hoping you'll join us in the lobby for a toast to cap off opening night after the audience clears out. It'll give you a chance to make some connections if you're ever interested in serving on the board. Dan will be there too, so naturally, play nice. I'm so glad we're finally turning this abandoned movie house into something for the community. Thanks for being a part of it, and break a leg on Friday, Charles. That's Mason when he was young. His horns, I like that his, instead of like going bald or whatever, his horns got smaller. That's hilarious. Seriously, Mason, it's obvious you wrote that note. I'd say insulting the guy you're understudying, who's also a member of the board, isn't the best way to ingratiate yourself with this theater kind. Maybe channel that rage into your performance instead. Happy opening. Here's a little something to help make a hello girl teeny. 2 ounces of vodka any kind. Okay, it's just a from Marianne Piper. Sally. Did we get everything there? Yes. Okay. What just Carol? Charles, I've spoken to Mr. Gardner recently several times about the quality of the Act 1 finale. My concern seems to fall on deaf ears. As director and president of the board, I had hoped he would be of sound mind enough to give Dan's role to me. Not because I want that, but for the good of the Birchtree Theater and its reputation. This is our inaugural production, after all. As Vice President Shirley, you have a say in the matter. I know I'm probably overstepping, but I deeply care about this theater and all it could be. I'm thrilled to be a part of this production, and your mentorship means the world to me. I would have preferred the leading man role, but I can live with sidekick and understudy. Haha. Theatrically yours, Mason. Okay. What's going on with Carol over here? Woman passed out in breathing. Okay, she's not dead. Birchtree Theater, Board of Directors, Mr. Gardner, C. Gibson, C. Upson, Secretary, Pratterly, Mr. Scott and Mr. Stormwall. Members absent, Mrs. Harridan, treasurer, excused, oldest son has chicken pox. March 2nd minute reads, approved, Hello Girl opens Friday. Motion to have the night toast for the show and meter opening will be small, just board members and lead actors to minimize cost. Discussion of who will pop champagne. Christopher suggested Marnie as the leading lady might be a good photo op. Vote 5 in favor, 1 opposed, motion carried. Motion to approve funds for opening night toast, ginger ale, champagne, wine. Some hesitants would make budget decisions without Rona, but Charles promises to foot the bill if she raises any money objections. 6 in favor, 0 opposed. Motion carried. Motion to decide building renovations. Consensus is to prioritize lobby beautification, particularly old lighting fixtures, tabled until next meeting. Carol's nerve medicine has gone missing, so she apologizes if she has to step out during the fox hunt scene on opening night. The sound of gunfire makes her faint. Oh, interesting. The sound of gunfire makes her faint. And they popped the champagne, I bet. Meeting adjourned at 9:14 by Mr. Gardner. Happy opening to the BTT. Oh my god, we have so many words already. Let's look at this guy next. Who are you? Oh, man. Your singing is terrible. Why don't you put a cork in that stupid mouth of yours? Okay. So he's the current Dan somebody. Okay. Oh, that's the same one I just read. Marnie Piper. We already got that. Okay, everybody got the same of this. I wish we could see what that was, but it's fine. She has nothing to say. You got nothing to say, huh? Ooh. Carol, take as needed. So why does she have Carol's Valium? Happy opening day, DP. He says, what just Carol? And he's looking at her. So that indicates that that's Carol to me, right? I don't look at do we look at the dead guy last? No, let's do all the people. I said I was going to do all the people. Let's do all the people. Man is bleeding from a head wound and is not breathing. Mrs. Upson called, letting you know she typed up the minutes but won't make it to a photocopier before opening. She'll mail the minutes to board members on Monday. A cork. And a broken chandelier. Okay. We've got all our words. Who are the board directors? Okay. This is Carol. Okay, hold on. Okay. You're Mason. You're Dan. Dan? You're Carol. Charles. Oh, you're Marnie. You're Charles. Oh, no, you're Charles. Okay. You're Charles. Charles. You are Marnie. Okay, he's Christopher. So Christopher Gardner, Charles Gibson. Christopher Garner, Charles Gibson. Charles, Christopher, Garner, Gibson. Oh, we know that Mason is Wilder. You're Christopher Gardner. Carol Upson. Carol Upson. Okay. Hurden. Treasurer is Hurden. I don't know her first name. Okay. Hurden. Oh, Mason's name didn't stay. Wilder. Marnie Piper. When Marnie Piper opened a bottle of champagne, Marnie Piper, the cork flew into a rage, causing it to fall. Flew into a chandelier. Did I miss? Oh my god, I missed the word chandelier like a dummy. Okay, what is Dan's? Oh, because DP, so it's Dan Pratterly. That's the only option. Dan Pratterly. Okay, is her name Rona? It's got to be Rona Hurden. Okay, yeah. The cork flew into a chandelier, causing it to fall and kill Christopher Gardner. The sound caused Carol Upson to faint because they could not find their Valium. Unrelated to the incident, Mason Wilder wanted to replace Dan Pratterly, but Charles Gibson urged him to let it go. Was it Christopher? Christopher Gardner. Oh. I was missing a letter up there. Ta-da! At the inaugural performance of the Birchtree Theater, the actress Marnie Piper, who was under the influence of Valium, opened a bottle of champagne to begin the celebration. The cork flew toward the ceiling, striking an old chandelier which fell and killed board president Christopher Gardner. Dear Mason, you'll be getting an official letter soon, but I wanted you to hear it from me first. The board narrowly voted down my proposal to add you as a board member. I strongly advocated for you, but even as president, I'm one of several voices. I know this must sting given your rivalry with Mr. P, especially with him becoming vice president after last year's incident, but I encourage you to be patient. Time has a way of healing old wounds. Your day will come eventually. Yours, Charles. All right, we're on to our last one of the demo. This is fun. I like games like this. Cell Block Jazz, Chapter 22. Okay. Oh, do we have multiple scenes? How exciting. Ooh. Let's start. Can I click any of this stuff back here? No. Okay, let's start back here. Welp. Random $50 bill. Okay, cool. A screwdriver. Not a word. Happy opening day, DP, Pratterly Florists. T, I've had it with MM. Let's go through with the thing we talked about. I know you said it's safe, but only do it if you promise me no one will get hurt. I just want to give her a scare. Here's something for your trouble. C. Gasp! A seam ripper. Okay. Sheila, message received. I appreciate your assistance in this matter. I look forward to you-know-who being laughed off the stage. These things take time, of course, but when I inevitably ascend to the board, I'll campaign to instate you as the in-house wardrobe supervisor. I appreciate you sending your message in code, first and last words. Clever. But I know it's unnecessary, as I promptly destroy any message that might be incriminating, just as you should destroy this note. Yours, MW. Okay, so it looks like Sheila SD has a crush on Mr. Wilder here. Okay. And it's just our people. I'm okay. Is anybody hurt? Pratterly Floors. Ooh. They got more money. Oh, because it's Dan. Gotcha. What a disaster. Dear Mason, you'll be getting an official letter soon. Okay. I've read that already. Oh, we read it before. Okay, gotcha. I know this Mustang. Okay, yeah. We read that before. And now for something completely different. First, last words, code. Belt your song, O King, to spin my tender heart in loops. Lose your sound and fury in the shambling nemesis. Will his temperance sway or will his constitution bear? All the vengeance of forbidden love has wrought him tonight. Belt loops. Loose nemesis will bear all tonight. Huh. You got it. Showtime's just like we said, and trust me, wheels don't turn, so it'll fall straight. It won't hurt no one. Sure will give the monster Myra into a fright, though. Haha, I'll be watching from above. TC. Cassidy. Please watch at the end of Fermata of D&I. As you know, I'm trying to cue the downbeat of M112 for when Dan jumps onto the desk. Also, Schlubby Hubby, quieter during Mason's dialogue section, suspicious rag. Do not rush. I know you want to conduct someday, but I can't let that happen if you can't rein in your temp. Also, please come in early to replunk the Gilfink when Kitty, harmony for Dan from Elena. What in God's name, Hans? There are locks installed on the wheels, but they appear to be loose. The belt loops on these pants have come loose. Dan, the final note of D&I is still flat. Please use your ears and adjust the pitch accordingly. Use breath support, else it will sound pinched and it will kill me inside. Also, if you're still singing the wrong harmony when Kitty makes her break, I'll have Cassidy plunk out the notes for you before the show tomorrow. Again. People I still need to give opening night gifts to. Sandy DeSaddle, Mason Wilder, Chris, and Todd. I forget which is his first name. Dittmeyer. Little rabbit girl something Dittmeyer. Oh, what a tool. Oh, that's why he still had all the $5 bills. Okay. The person under the desk is not breathing. Hans, greetings, fearless leader. Just making sure you know about the cat kitten hangout on Sunday. A bunch of us are going to Scourges to see Cassidy sing. I heard one of her songs the other day. She's really good. Don't worry, MM is not invited. Haha. Come get a drink with us, far from the terror of the fearsome storm wall. MM is Myra something. MM. Everybody's MM. And it's Myra. Was there not? Hello? There we go. Oh, wait. I almost missed this. Cassidy Hillard, Hans Fleming, Orchestra Pit. Conductor, Ms. Elena Stormwall. Assistant conductor, pianist, Cassidy Hillard. Concertmaster, Hans Fleming. Okay. We're missing Myra's name from somewhere. I've had it with MM. Oh my gosh. Sheila Dresser track. Dollars and Innocence. Prep set basket by SR Stairs for Dan's jacket. Have Sandy's shoes and jumpsuits prepped. Do a quick change downstage for curtain because Dan will enter through 2 with a set piece, the rolling desk, and Todd Chris crew. Pick it up and rotate it so Todd can strike the wheels. Don't swivel. Dan into the Gilfink courtroom basics. After Dan's done with the desk, he'll remove his jacket, have his courtroom jacket and tie ready left sleeve first. Don't lay pieces on the desk. It's very easy to snag buttons and belt loops on it. Sandy into holding cell jumpsuits after quick changes. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. So let's go to solve. Okay. Belt loops. Set piece. Desk. Alright. We know this is Dan Pratterly. Oh my god. Dan Pratterly. We know this is Mason Wilder. Wilder. This is Sheila Dittmeyer. Um, is it Hans Fleming? Hans Fleming. I don't know who MM is still. This is Cassidy something. This is Chris Todd. I don't know who that is. Who's in the cast? All right, let's go back. What was Cassidy's name? Last name? Elena Stormwall, Cassidy Hillard. Elena Stormwall. Whoops. Cassidy Hillard. Hillard. I don't know who she is. Falling into the orchestra pit. Causing it to roll at an angle and fall into the orchestra pit. To scare. I don't know who she is. Oop. Nope. Return to game. Also, please tell me replunk the Gilfink. Dan Desk. Sure, we'll give the Monster Mistra a fright, though. Oh. Dan jumps on desk. What did I just add? Chair. I still have no idea who this woman is. So I've used Cassidy, Chris, Dan, DeSalle, Dittmeyer, Elena, Fleming, Hans, Hillard, Mason, Pratterly, Sandy. Okay. Is she Sheila? And she's Sandy? She's definitely Sheila, right? Sheila, yes. Okay. She's definitely Sheila. Why are you yelling? Come, you want to sit with me? Come sit. Okay, she's definitely Sheila. So she's gotta be... Excuse me, sir. No. Come on. Come, you want the other chair? Here, baby. Look. Come here. Come on. Over here. Oh. Oh, good job. Good job, Bubby. You're silly. Okay, she's definitely Sheila. So is she not Sandy? Who is she? Who are you? Did I miss something down here? No. I don't have a cast list, so she's gotta be Sandy DeSalle. Sandy. Hillard? No, Cassidy is Hillard. I don't know who she is. Wardrobe belt loops loosened by Sandy Dittmeyer. Set piece desk unlocked by Chris. Todd. Oh gosh, she's Sheila Dittmeyer. Oh, is she not Sheila Dittmeyer? Is she Sheila DeSalle? Is he Todd Chris? What? Oh, I missed something here. Skid marks from something heavy sliding across it. Okay. I must be missing something. Go to the pants. Something Dittmeyer. We know she's Sheila Dittmeyer, right? Chris, Todd, I forget which is his first name. Okay. Here's something for your trouble. C. T, I've had it with MM. Okay. So it's got to be Todd Chris, right? Ah, see? I was like, I hope one of them's more clever. Set piece. Wheels unlocked by Todd Chris. Belt loops. Sheila. Oh my god. Sheila Dittmeyer. Okay. So she is Sheila Dittmeyer. So that's for sure. Sheila Dittmeyer. And he is Todd Chris. So she's got to be Sandy someone. Todd. Chris. She's got to be Sandy. What did we say? DeSalle. Okay. Whew. His name was messing me up. Okay, so. Gilfink. So it's Mason Wilder. Jealous of Dan Pratterly's role as Gilfink, conspired with Todd Chris to embarrass him with a wardrobe malfunction. Okay, no. Okay, no. This would be Sheila Dittmeyer. Meanwhile, C. Cassidy Hillard enlisted the help of Todd Chris to scare Sandy DeSalle. Two incidents collided and when the altered belt loops caused the altered pants caused the desk to fall and get caught on the... Oh, no. Okay. Pants. When the altered belt loops caused the pants to fall and get caught on the wheels. Or caught on the desk. As a result, Dan Pratterly tripped into the desk. Oh, no, this should be wheels. It should be wheels, right? On the wheels? On the wheels? Hello? Wheels? Tripped into the desk, causing it to roll at an angle and fall into the orchestra pit, killing Hans Fleming. I don't think all of those are right. Okay, 2 or more slots are filled incorrectly. Mason Wilder, jealous of Dan Pratterly's role as Gilfink. Would it be vice president? Okay. So I still think it's Gilfink. Wardrobe malfunction. Meanwhile, Cassidy Hillard, she's the only C, enlists the help of Todd Chris to scare... is this Dan again? Dan Pratterly? The 2 incidents collided when the altered belt loops caused the pants to fall and get caught on the wheels. Caught on the desk. Because the pants to fall. That's got to be right. Mason Wilder, jealous of Dan Pratterly's role as Gilfink, conspired with Sheila to embarrass him with a wardrobe malfunction. Yes. Meanwhile, Cassidy Hillard enlists the help of Todd Chris. Okay, let's go look at Todd's note again. I've had it with MM. Let's go with it through. We talked about it, only if you promise. I just want to give her a scare. Oh. Hold on. I'm going to put wheels back. Oh, no, that's right. Cassidy was right. Scare Elena Stormwall. Okay. As a result, Dan tripped into the desk, causing it to roll at an angle and fall into the orchestra pit and killed Dan Fleming. Or Hans Fleming. Two or more are correct. So Mason, jealous of Dan, conspired with Sheila to embarrass him with a wardrobe malfunction because they messed with his pants. Meanwhile, Cassidy enlists the help of Todd to scare Elena. It's these ones. 2 incidents collided when the altered... This has to be desk. Tripped into the desk, causing it to roll at an angle and fall into the orchestra pit. The altered chair caused the... No. Altered belt loops caused the pants to fall. Get caught on the belt loops, chair, sleeve, tie, wheels. Let's go back. Altered belt loops caused the altered pants caused... Okay. When the altered pants caused the chair to fall and get caught on the belt loops. Okay, hold on. Dan jumps on desk. steps on chair. Other hints? Okay, no. This one has me stumped. It's this bottom part. Okay, the desk definitely rolled at an angle and fell into the orchestra pit. Okay, that's definitely what happened. These, possibly Elena. But, well, if we go back to explore, somebody... Monster Mistra. So, like, Maestra. Monster Maestra. So she's the conductor who would be Maestro, right? There are locks installed, but they appear to be loose. The wheels are unlocked. Okay, let's go back over here. I've had it with MM. Let's go through with the thing we talked about. I know you said it's safe, but only if you promise me no one will get hurt. I just want to give her a scare. And give him $50. Okay. So that's correct. She wants to scare Elena. Two incidents collided when the altered... He removes his jacket, have his courtroom jacket and tie ready. Left sleeve first. Don't lay pieces on the desk. It's very easy to snag buttons and belt loops on it. When the altered set piece. No. Set piece is the wrong color. So it has to be one of these. So they altered the pants. They altered the belt loops on the pants. Belt loops caused the pants to fall and get caught on the wheels. Caught on the desk. Wow. This one has me totally stumped. Y'all are probably, like, screaming at me. Altered belt loops cause the pants to fall. Get caught on the chair. Tripped into the desk. Altered pants cause the chair to fall. Get caught on the... Altered belt loops caused the pants to fall and get caught on the chair. That is... Wheels. Tie. Falling into the orchestra pit. Okay, Sheila. Okay, yeah, Sheila with a wardrobe malfunction. That's definitely right. Cassidy, she's the only C. Todd Chris, we know his name is right. Altered Wheels? No. Wheels unlocked by Todd Chris. Okay, yes. Todd Chris to scare Elena Stormwall. Two incidents collided when the... It's those. Because Dan tripped into the desk, causing it to roll at an angle and fall into an orchestra pit. Okay, it's these three that are messing with me. The altered pants caused the chair to fall and get caught in the belt loops. What is this? Why can't I solve this? Am I dumb? Are we gonna have to look it up? I think we're gonna have to look it up. I'm gonna cheat. I'm gonna cheat. I need to know, and I cannot figure it out. The Birchtree Theater. Murder at the Birchtree Theater, Chapter 3. Oops. Get out of here. Chapter 3. Wait. No, I want to know the answer. Chapter 3, solution. This is achievements in FAQ. There we go. Full walkthrough and all achievements. What? This isn't even the right game. Ah! Huh. The trailer. I'm so mad. Looking for different Birchtree. Okay. Nope, this is right. Click everything. Achievement hunting. What? This is wrong too. Huh. I can't figure this out, and I can't find an answer. Two incidents collided when the altered belt loops caused the pants to fall. and get caught on the... Oh, it skids at an angle. On the chair. Okay. 2 or more are filled incorrectly. Is it vice president? 1. Okay, it is vice president. Oh, a desk is in there twice. Mason Wilder wanted to embarrass newly appointed board vice president Dan Pratterly, so he enlisted Sheila Dittmeyer to rip the belt loops on Dan's costume so his pants would fall during his big number. Unrelated, pianist Cassidy Hillard paid stagehand Todd Chris to loosen the wheel locks on a desk so it would fall into the pit and scare conductor Lena Stormall. These pranks collided when Dan's pants got tangled in the unsecured desk, causing him to fall and knock the desk into the orchestra pit at an angle, killing violinist Hans Fleming. That took me way, way too long to figure out. I'm glad I did it by myself, though. I kept trying to look it up and I couldn't. So, that was Murder at the Birchtree Theater. I really, really enjoyed that. I believe it is currently available. Let me go back to my Steam store and see. It is currently available with the spring sale right now. It's also 20% off, so it's $12. If you like these kind of fill-in-the-blank murder mystery kind of point-and-click games, definitely check this one out. It's really fun. It's made by Crucible Juice Games. I've not heard of them before, so I'm not sure what kind of... I'm not sure if they're an indie maker or if they're a larger one. But I've not heard of them before. Give it a try. Super, super fun. That's all for right now. Thanks so much for hanging out with me here in the casa and hanging out for Murder Mystery Week or Detective Week. I hope you'll come back and check out our next game. If you liked what you saw, my name is Mandy Lee. I am just one half of Casa Fortis. We do all kinds of cool, fun, creative things here. You'll find links below to all the different places you can find us and all the different ways you can support us. Thanks so much for hanging out. I'll see y'all next time. Bye, everyone.